Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 5, Episode 57. Today is Tuesday morning, and I am just leaving home, heading to the office on a gloomy day. But yet, it's not so bad because it's a very warm day. You gotta love that. Definitely been a long winter, and any day that's in the 60s or better is a good day. Right now, it is 61 degrees outside. And today's high is going to be 73 degrees. So you got to love that. It is very cloudy, gloomy, but I'm sure it'll get a little bit better. Looking out, I can see a lot of flooding in the area. This guy has a whole row of trees that he planted last year, and they're all dead. Like 15 trees in a row, because people don't know how to plant trees. They don't realize that if you have like clay in your soil, that you can't just dig a hole and just put the tree in there, because all you're doing is making, basically, think of it like a clay container, a clay pot, and then you're filling it up with water, and then you're drowning the trees. You can't do that. You have to dig it out bigger, and then you have to put topsoil in there. And so this guy's whole row of trees right by his house are all dead. But anyway, I don't know how I get off topic sometimes, but last night I was looking at the markets and things like that, and I noticed that silver was way up and that oil was way down, because yesterday it was like 112, 115 for oil. It had shot up from the mid 80s a couple business days before that, all the way up there, and had dropped down into the 80s again, which looks like a signal that the war is ending, because prices are going down. Then we have control over the Strait of Hormuz, that maybe the war is coming to an end. Silver is going up. That means that there's going to be the demand again for those products that are going to require silver, or not. I mean, this month is a big month for delivery as well, but not until later on in the month. So I think it might be some positive things happening, and the people who know. And sometimes the average person like us has to look at signals like that for hints about what's going on. So anyway, today we are heading to the office first, and then same as yesterday, we're going to be doing a little bit of work. Then we're going to be going to place some slots, back to the office, back to the slots, and see how things go. Today I did have one meeting and it was canceled, so that's actually really good. Tomorrow also I had one meeting and that was canceled, so that's good too. Then I do have 4 meetings Thursday, and then just a team meeting Friday, so it should be a pretty light week, pretty good week. Yesterday was the big day for meetings, got all those taken care of. This morning I've got about, 35, 40 requests that I have to take care of. So we'll get in there and take a look at that. Maybe more. I'm looking at them right now. Maybe 60. I don't know what's going on here. But we'll get in there and get those taken care of. Generally, when I get a bunch of requests all at the same time, they're usually the same issue with different case numbers, and they're pretty easy to take care of. Other than that, I'm running a little bit late getting to the office. Should get there about 5 minutes before the day starts. We'll get in there, settle in. My credit card statement closed last night, which is, I've been waiting for it because I have to do my spend by March 15th, and I wanted more time for the big amount I'm going to put on there. It's going to be like $8,500 today, and if the statement ended yesterday, that means from now until 30 days from now is going to be the new statement, and then I'm going to have whatever 15 days to pay for it after that. That gives me 45 days to pay for the rest of the cabinets that I'm going to put on there today, versus if I had put it on yesterday, I'd only have 15 days. So it's free money. So I'm going to get my bill paid. Right now I'm using both the Capital one, because I'm trying to get spend on that, and the Chase one at the same time. And I'm doing online gambling on the Chase card, which isn't supposed to be possible, but I put like 19,000 on the Chase card this month, no issues, and put 10,000 on the Capital One, and then I'm going to put another almost 10,000 today, 8,500 for the cabinets, and I'll do an Amazon gift card for 1,000. That puts me over my spend that I need, and I'll get that 200,000 bonus points. Then we'll use that for the flights and things like that for the cruise that we're going to take probably in June. So that'll be good. I'll get all that taken care of. Let's see, I got about 15 more minutes before I get to work. My mom needs some things online. We'll go online, buy those. I bought some more filament last night. My wife can go pick it up today. Filament for the 3D printer. There were some really good deals. So that's that. Last night I printed a box for my Pokemon slabs that I had, because I bought so many recently. And unfortunately, the box was for I get it mixed up. PCG, because I'm used to coins. PCGS, I don't know. So versus, most of my slabs are a different company. CGC, right? Yeah, and PCGS, I don't know. So the slabs for PCG are actually wider, so they don't fit. So I'm either going to have to go in and break a rail every other spot in there, or save it for when I do have the other type and print out a new one for the CGC card. So anyway, yeah, that's really about it, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright, just because it's going to drive me crazy, it's PSA and CGC for Pokemon and PCGS for coins and stuff like that. So anyway, I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. It is 10:40 a.m. just leaving the office. Got a lot of stuff done. Got through all those requests. Also, let's see, what else did we do this morning? Rented a car for Vegas, and I'm going to be there for 5 days, 4 nights, 5 days. And this time rental cars were a lot more expensive. They were like $300 for the 5 days, but I was able to find a deal. I just go through all the sites, and when I find a deal that's good enough, I stop. And this time at Hertz, I found a big Ram pickup truck for 5 days, $177 including tax. So can't beat that. You could sleep in that thing if you wanted to. Who needs a hotel? But it's a nice big truck, roomy, so I'm okay with that. I don't have any trouble parking in small parking spots or regular parking spots with a big vehicle. I'm not afraid to drive a big vehicle, so that's good. I took care of some stuff for my mom. A couple days ago, I went to an eye doctor to get a prescription for hole carding. So it's just regular lenses, but they have magnifiers in them in a way that makes me have 20/15 vision from 18 to 24 inches. And the doctor didn't seem to think that was very unusual to request that. So she said, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who have certain factory jobs or certain computer jobs where they have to look at things that far away, and they want them just to be bigger and easier to see. So got my whole card glasses ordered today, also through, I believe it's called Glasses Shop online. I got 2 pairs with everything in them. Buy one get one free, so I only paid like $100 for 2 pairs. So those should be here right around the time that I go to Vegas. So if we have any opportunities like that, it'll be better. What else did we do? Finally, the Capital One bill came through, and I paid that. It was like $10,200, and then I contacted the Amish and told them to go ahead and put the other half of the cabinets on the credit card. So now I'll have 45 days to pay that bill, so that'll be good. Just a bunch of stuff. Took care of a bunch of stuff. Went through my email, took a bunch of stuff out that, took care of a bunch of stuff that was in there. So yeah, we're in good shape. I feel like I accomplished a lot today already, and now we're heading out to the casino. Gonna get some slot play in. It looks like it's gonna rain, but still, overall, can't beat 68 degrees outside. So let's head over to this casino, and I'll be back to update you. Okay, guys, about halfway to the about halfway to the casino, and we are stuck in traffic. And of course, now the police lights come and the noise. Looks like they have the highway closed, so everyone's going to need to get all the way over, take this exit. There are 4 or 5 lanes of traffic, and so we're all going to have to exit. So that'll slow us down a little bit. I did have some communication from Honda just now. On the 2nd of the month, they said that the parts were there and it should be done in a day. And then yesterday, he said that it should be done. And so now he's telling me that he was mistaken and the part is on back order, so he doesn't know how long it's going to be. Sounds good to me. He's like, please understand. Sorry about that. I'm like, you know what? I'm cool. I'll keep on using your free car and putting miles on your car. So it's fine. So we're going to keep on driving this rental car. And if I'm back in Vegas before I get my car back, I'll let my wife use it while I'm out of town. So we're all cool. So yeah, right now, probably going to add at least 10 or 15 minutes to our trip. So that's going to shorten our play time by that much. And we'll be back. All right, guys, just walking around here, and terrible. Finally got in here. It took me about 20 or more minutes to get here, on top of the normal time it would take. And then I get here and there's nothing. Haven't found a single thing yet. So I don't know, and I haven't heard a single jackpot being hit either. So things are not looking up right now. Gonna walk around some more, give it at least another 20 minutes or so, but got through the place pretty quickly because things were so bad. But anyway, I'll be back. Alright, guys, I am back. I was just leaving this place and I realized that somehow my log from yesterday is gone. I don't know where it went. So I will have to listen to yesterday's episode. Normally, I don't even listen to the episodes. I just speak into the phone and combine the segments and then just post them. But I just publish them and don't even think about it. But I'm gonna have to go back and listen to yesterday and see how we did, so I can update my chart. As for today, it was a long drive to get here, and was pretty awful. It was pretty slow. There was already somebody there. In fact, I saw someone checking something while I was there. He looked like he was new because he was looking something up. But yeah, it was pretty miserable. I played one machine that I normally just don't like the machine anymore. I didn't like it at first, and then I started playing it because there was nothing else, and then I abandoned it again. And then today I decided, well, let's take a look at it, and I found a play on it, played it through, had some big swings up, big swings down, and ended up around even, plus $41 for that. So yeah, that was pretty awful. I'm spending $8 a spin to make $40, so that didn't work out too well. Now need to get some lunch. So I was looking at the Wendy's app and I had some points. I'm going to use that, get a double cheese, and that will be my lunch. And then we're going to head back to the office. Now, after I got past the closed part of the highway, I saw the other direction was also closed. So it must be something big enough that both sides of the highway are closed. And I would say about 4 to 5 miles of highway is completely shut down. So I don't know what's happening, but we'll make sure that on the way back we don't go the same way, because it hasn't been long enough that it would have been cleared up, I don't think. So yeah, let's head over to Wendy's and try to forget about the plus 41, and then I'll listen to yesterday's episode also and fill in the gaps. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. It's 3:30 right now. Just leaving the office, and my goodness, what a boring day. Got all my stuff done this morning, and I guess I should have paced myself like the losers in the office. Nothing to do this afternoon. I'm yawning and yawning and yawning and taking care of other stuff. Just ridiculous. I'm so glad that the day is over and tomorrow we get back on the road making money again. Then I had my manager and a couple other people at the cubicle next to me talking and talking and talking. Dude, hey, bro, and all this stuff. I'm like, why don't you guys just shut up? If you guys want to just hang out, let's call it a day. Everybody go home. I'll go do something constructive, and you can call each other dude and bro all day. So crazy, man. So I was trying to get out of there and couldn't get out of there. They're all standing there. Finally, I just stood up and walked around them all and just left the office. I don't care. So, I noticed, I think I accidentally made my trip to Vegas 5 nights instead of 4. So it'd be the night of the 25th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. So, apologize to my wife for that. I should have been 4 days, but I accidentally made it 5. But right now we are heading to the casino, and today, hopefully some better things. Looks like traffic's cleared up. I saw in the news there was an accident, and I guess it was big enough to close a major highway in both directions. I don't know exactly what happened, but I haven't seen any evidence of any fire or any kind of big thing on the road so far. So anyway, let's head back to the casino, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I am back. I did finally see what that accident was, and that was pretty bad. So a guy was going on the highway, crossed over all the lanes, into the median, hit the metal in the median, went through the metal in the median, went to the other side, into oncoming traffic, and hit a big truck, like one of those, I can't think of the name of them, like a big giant truck that would carry dirt or something like that. So the car, like the whole side of the car was pretty much gone. There was a pile of pieces of it, and that part of it was gone, and the front of the truck was gone. So it's probably a pretty horrendous accident, and that's probably why everything was closed for so long. And one side of the highway was still closed, actually. So right now we're going to head toward home, and I don't know if anything else will happen tonight. Probably not. Not a lot of stuff going on here again this afternoon. Saw a couple people checking machines when I came in, and I know how they play, and they play it down to nothing. I mean, they overdo it. They play stuff that's not even a play, and they don't leave anything. So the only thing that I did find was on one machine where a guy was sitting there when they walked by. I talked to them for a few minutes. Guy was sitting there. They couldn't check that machine. I came back around, found a tiny play on it, and ended up making $16 on it. That was it. So, it's pretty bad. Another one of the slot techs came up to me and said, yeah, we're probably all going to be quitting soon because there's no money to be made here anymore, and customers aren't happy, and it's just not worth it. And the company doesn't have any kind of a plan for how we can make more money, so we're probably going to end up leaving. So that's pretty bad. So anyway, pretty boring day, really, especially when you're sitting at work doing nothing and, nothing to occupy your time. But let's do some segments here. What did you eat today, MW? I had a free double cheeseburger from Wendy's. It's actually a it's a Dave's double with cheese, and it was pretty good. A little greasier than I like, but overall was really good sandwich. I give it a 10 on a 2 through ace. And what did you tip today, MW? Well, I guess I couldn't really tip if I didn't really make anything, so I tipped $0. And what did you learn today, MW? Actually, other than figuring out that I accidentally booked 5 days instead of 4 days, actually got some pretty good ideas about some things that I could do to make a little extra money, and I'll be examining those in the next few days. So, but other than that, not really that much. Right now, I'm about to get back on the highway and backed up pretty far. Like, I can't even get onto the highway. So this cannot be good. We're starting rush hour, and looking over, I see cars as far as I can see in both directions. So this is not good. Luckily, I'm only about a mile away from the first exit, so hopefully it doesn't take me forever to get there. And we'll head home from there. And we'll pick it up tomorrow. Hopefully have a better day tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com. mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.